Well, joining us to talk about all of this is financial expert Garrett J. Garrett is a financial expert author with Goodbye Money and also The Money Coach. Garrett, great to have you with us.
Great to be here. Thanks for having me.
What do you think of Green Monday? I love all these different names, first of all.
You know what? I'll be honest. I had to Google it myself. I was like, I know I've heard this before, but we've got a color for everything. Like
I know. It is pretty funny, huh? But I guess it's good that there's enough good news that you want to call it another day after Black Friday.
Hey, if you're a business owner, green is good, right?
Absolutely.
Bring in the dollars and hear the cash register ring, whether it's in person or online.
You know, what do you make of the fact that it does seem to be doing well, that the good news here is that e-commerce is up a whopping amount. It'll be interesting to see the whole total for the holiday season, how that compares if people are just getting used to going online much more, shopping online much more, the convenience, all of that, or if they just don't want to deal with the hassles, who knows what.
Yes, I'm an optimist, but I agree with you. I think we have to wait until the holiday season is over to know, is this a lot more bargain shopping happening earlier, like Black Friday and even today, Green Monday, or is it just a trend? There's a lot of pent-up demand. The economy's been in the dumps for a while, and people need to go out and replace things. It's not all fun and games, but it seems like we're on our way to a good start.
Yeah, what do you make of the fact? Is that a good sign of the fact that, it seems that at least people are saving up some money for the occasion? I mean, is that a sign of hope in some form?
I think it's a good sign for the economy. I'm still a big fan of saving as much as you can. I'm a money coach, right? So I advise clients to spend a little less, which economists don't like. They think we need to prime the pump. I'm a big fan of we should be selling more things to people overseas first, and then when it comes to at home, of course, it's good for the economy. But I've got a couple of tips for people.
Yeah, go ahead, please. We'll take all the tips we can this holiday season.
That's right. No extra charge today. But the first thing that I advise, and I do whether I teach children or adults, is before you run out to the store or get online, if you will, shop at home. Make sure that you know what's in your closets before you go to the store and buy almost the same thing.
That's a great point, because so many people don't do that. They kind of go, oh, gosh, and then they go home and they go, God, I didn't realize I had that.
Listen, I've done it at the hardware store.
I do it all the time.
Like, oh, man, I already had this. What am I doing? And then we would never get around to returning it. So it seems obvious, but we've all done it at least a few times. And in this case, in the holiday season, before you buy something, do you really need this as a gift for someone, number one? And if you do really need a gift, do you need to spend that price? Do you need to spend $50, or could you get something really nice and thoughtful for $20 or $25? So those are two tips that might help. Another one is when you're shopping online, make sure before you hit the final click, if you will, to look into the shipping fees and processing or handling fees.
Which could be a lot of hidden charges, right, which you don't think about.
Absolutely. And if you're not happy, go shop. That's the beauty of online. It takes a nanosecond. Find it somewhere else in stock, and that could save you a bunch, because some of them will have free shipping this time of year, and some of them will be $4.95, some of them are $7.95 and up. So, check that out first. The other is, and I do this no matter if I'm going to a restaurant or out shopping, look online for coupon codes and discounts. Type in the name of the site that you might be buying something from, and just put coupon codes and see what comes up. Maybe you'll find something that actually hasn't expired and might be worth a percentage off or $1 off.
Now, do you just do it sort of generically, go, okay, coupon codes for that company, and it comes up? Oh, that's great.
Yeah, there's a couple of sites that specialize
That's
in
really
that.
smart.
Thanks. I'm not going to give any free plugs, but you'll find it when you get online. And you could either put the name of the product, or I happen to like if you know you're going to buy it from a certain website because they may have a special that you wouldn't find anywhere else.
That's absolutely brilliant, because there's so many different little ways to save and do things. And at this point, obviously, anything we can save is certainly a good thing in this crazy, crazy economy.
Yes.
So how do you rate from the mood of the holiday shoppers and the fact that the numbers online are so booming? How would you rate Green Monday on an academic scale, Greg? Garrett?
Garrett J, sorry. So I would give it a B plus to an A minus, and I think the more that we talk about the economy in a positive light, some of it is going to be self-fulfilling, and I think that's really the key. We've heard it, we know we're in a bad economy. We keep hearing more and more bad news. It makes us kind of depressed and makes us want to shop a little less. So the more that we can continue to talk about positive things, I think that will, to some degree, help the economy all in itself.
No, that's a great point, Garrett. It sort of gets the psychic going. Love to have you on. I'm sure we'll definitely have you on again before the season's out.
Great.
Garrett J., financial expert, author of some great books, Goodbye Money, and also The Money Coach. And I love your tips today. They were great, Garrett.
Well,
thanks so much.
And if people go to my website, teachmoneynow.com, they'll learn more.
Sounds good. Teachmoneynow.com, everybody. And we'll be right back. Thanks, Garrett.
800-321-8828.